Today I'm going to do a review of the Jeffree Star Summer Collection for his Velour Liquid Lips. I have it right here. As you can see, the packaging is absolutely awesome, super cool, and I've already taken it out of the boxes. Everybody's seen it, so it's not a big deal. So we have all the colors in there because it's really great to kind of hold them and keep them organized. I also got one of his Skin Frosts. It's the Crystal Ball. We can go ahead and start with that. It's actually what I'm wearing today. It's actually super pigmented and awesome. Like it really glows, but we all know that. So I've used it for a few days because I wanted to make an accurate review. So I have used it, so I kind of have all the ins and outs of how it goes. So we can go ahead and kind of swatch it with our fingers. You can put it here on the back of my hand. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's pretty pigmented. We got lots of glow. So that's with the finger, and it gets like super pigmented. I have tried patting this on, sorry, adjusting the camera. I have patted this on my eyelids to get them super sparkly, just with my finger instead of with a brush or anything, and it's super pigmented and it lasts. It's really good. It's a really smooth velvety texture, which is great. It's very kind of monochrome, borderline holographic. So it's really good. I do recommend it. However, it does have some drawbacks. So number one, mine has a lot of fallout. If you can see, you probably can't see on this here, but there's a lot on the mirror, and there's always a lot on the mirror. And then when you put it on, I tend to put mine on with this awesome little e.l.f. fan brush here. Super great. I love it. Super soft, super affordable. So I typically just dip it in the product and just brush it on the high points of my cheeks. Pretty standard application. However, I've noticed with this product, when you do that with just the fan brush, it kind of settles on top of your other makeup. It doesn't really blend down, and it feels a little bit chunky. So I typically take my big kabuki brush and just kind of, I guess, more like blend it a little bit better, or pack it in to the rest of my makeup in my face, and it stays all day. It doesn't really transfer, and it's great. It blends that way. It doesn't feel like big chunky balls of glitter, which it can if you just do it with this fan brush. I also, of course, Cupid's bow, tip of the nose, and I found a really small, like, pointed detail brush. It's great for the corners of the eyes, but it does get a little bit chunky there, so you kind of have to watch it and see what's going on. But it just takes a little bit more work. Go back with the kabuki brush, and totally, it's fine. You might have to use a little bit more product because it does blend it away. I don't know if that's just mine or if it's just kind of the way the product is. I don't have any other of his Skin Frost, so I don't know, but I will be buying them because it's not that big of an inconvenience for the glow and the amount of product. And this mirror is awesome. Like, it's my life. I use it for everything. Any kind of detail work or anything where I need a close-up mirror, it's better than a magnifying mirror. So it's great. So now we're gonna jump into the liquid lips, and I'm gonna go ahead and clean off my hand here since I have that lovely Skin Frost on there. And first I want to just do like hand swatches. I'm sure we've seen all of these, but we're gonna start in the standard order that they come in, just because why not. So the first one we have is Butt Naked. If you can see that, it's a really kind of basic peach nude color, which in the tube looks great. I'm going to give you my honest opinions on these colors on me because I don't have another frame of reference. And I typically love nudes, and I love bright colors. Right now it's summer, so if I'm going out or something, I like kind of a brighter lip, but for every day, just rolling around life, I typically like a nude. So I was really excited about the nudes in this collection. These, as we've all heard, they don't have a smell. They just kind of have a cosmetic smell. So it's not anything special. It's not anything overpowering. It's nothing bad. So I'm just going to do a little bit here on my hand of the Butt Naked. Now what I will tell you is they swatch a lot different on your hands than on your lips. So here is the Butt Naked on my hand. So it looks kind of like almost corally nude, a light pink, something like that. Now, I'm currently wearing Urban Decay, so I'm going to go ahead and take that off. On the lips, it's a whole different story. The formula is amazing. They go on smooth. They dry down completely matte in really good time. And here's a swatch on my lips. So, get it a little closer. On your lips, right now, completely dry. And that was a matter of like 30 seconds. So it's great. It feels good, it's soft, it's smooth, it's almost a moussey texture. I've heard that it's changed from his previous formulas, but I haven't noticed a lot of change in that way. But there is like a big difference, I feel, in how it goes on your lips and onto the hand swatches. So I just wanted to note that. And for me, this color is a little bit too orangey, I think. I feel like it just kind of washes me out and looks like I just have foundation on my lips. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a little bit more. I could be wrong. Personal preferences, this isn't a color that I really am going to wear on a daily basis. I have been contemplating doing some ombre looks with it, so that might work. Now as for the wear, and I love that most of them don't transfer. And true to form, Jeffrees do not transfer when you put them on. They don't transfer until you have something to drink, even with a straw. Have something to eat, chew a piece of gum, anything going on in your mouth, and this starts to transfer, which kind of sucks because I don't want it all over my straws or my cups or something like that. But I have to say there's something strange with this. The color payload on this is amazing because though it might transfer and I could put my lips on everything all day long, at the end of an 8 to 10 hour work day, I still have color on my lips. It doesn't look like it is rubbed off. So it's a little confusing. So, I mean, you kind of trade, you definitely get the long wear, but it still transfers, so it's a little confusing how that works. Now we're going to move on to my absolute favorite in the collection. This is the Calabasas. This is my favorite. I don't know why this is my favorite because normally picking out a color like this is not something I would wear every day, but I find myself going for this one almost every single day. Same as the formula before, no smell, formula is great, it goes on great, we get great color payoff. Transferability is meh. Hand swatch next to the Butt Naked. Absolutely beautiful color. Beautiful. Kind of like a deeper mauve, light purple maybe. Color is beautiful. I can wear this with a dramatic eye. I can wear this with a nude, you know, kind of basic, low-key, everyday look, and it looks fine. And this color will stay all day long. Doesn't matter what it rubs off on, what it transfers to, how many things that I put my lips on. It's still this color when I get home at night, and it still comes off. I absolutely love it. Now, next to the hand swatch, it's still not quite the same color. Now, I haven't tried these ones with a concealer base because they're really opaque anyway. They don't really seem to... Would I ever wear this? It's just not my thing. I mean, it's a beautiful color, and I would put it on my clothes, maybe even on my fingernails. But as far as my lips, it's not my thing. Now, my daughter loves it. She can wear it. She's 16. She can get away with it. I have noticed, though, because I did play with it before I went ahead and gave it to her. It is streaky, but I hear that's true of most of these colors like this. So what I did to get it to go on, one coat, no streaks, completely opaque like the rest of the formulas, is gave it a really, really good shake, kind of rolled it around, kind of like warmed it up with body temperature, you know? And then I did the concealer base on this, and it was able to go opaque. Hand swatch on that. As like I said, I'm not going to put it on my lips. This one's a little bit more difficult to wipe off, even with the makeup wipe. It's a little bit more difficult to get off, and we have a few more lipsticks to get through. Next one is Family Jewels. I don't know if you can see. Now, in the bottle, this one looks like a deeper chocolate with a purple base. And I was so excited about this color. I was ecstatic for this color. So it was honestly the one that I was looking forward to the most out of the collection. Now, what I've noticed, let me put it on. Here's the hand swatch. It looks like a chocolate brown. And what I've noticed when I put it on, unfortunately, that makes me really kind of sad, is that, number one, I can't do my whole lips in one swatch of this, or one dip into the bottle of this. I don't know if the formula is deeper or like thicker. It doesn't seem to be thicker, but it just doesn't cover as much. Like, it doesn't go as long, as far, if that makes sense. The opacity is the same, but spread the product as far with this one. Now, when I get it on, it's just a chocolate brown, which is great if you wear a brown lipstick, and I might wear it in the fall. I might, but for me, I was really hoping for a little bit of that purple to kind of pull through, so it would just have a little bit more pop for me. But that is the Family Jewels. I'm gonna go ahead and take that off. I'm telling you, this is like killing my lips right now. But that's okay. We'll give them some love after this. The next one is Hunty. Now, I have seen some amazing reviews of this color, and I was excited about it. It looked to me like the perfect nude. It was more flesh tone, I think a little bit more yellow undertones than the Butt Naked, where the Butt Naked is kind of coral or pink. Here they are right next to each other. This is Hunty. and this is butt naked. So you can kind of see like this one, Hunty, appears a little bit deeper, a little more tan, whereas this one has a little bit peach or coral in it. Here's the hand swatch, so you can kind of see them next to each other where that really shows, because this is the butt naked right here, and then there's Hunty, which is more of kind of a suede brown. So we're going to go ahead and put that on. This one goes back to the formula. That carried through the others. So it's smooth, it's silky, it feels amazing. However, I go back to this and I feel like the color wise, it just doesn't fit for me, and I'm not really sure why. It just feels like I have no lips. Now I have tried ombre, something that works for me, but if not, I don't know, I'll keep it in my kit and see if it doesn't grow on me later. My lips are getting raw. And we have the final one of the mattes is the You Better Work. Now I love this color. I love purples. I typically love more like plums or deeper purples. This color is so much fun. Again, we have the same formula, dries down completely matte. I feel like I'm getting repetitive on that. And there it is, look how bright that is. And it's so opaque. You don't need 2 applications of this. I'm just going to re-dip in since I swatched it on my hand. Okay, so excuse the application, because I apparently can't find my lip line. Bright, bright purple. Love it. And I also got on my teeth, but we're good now. So it's a great color. It's like a lot of other purples, it kind of doesn't make your teeth look so yellow. A lot of purples do that, and they kind of neutralize out any kind of yellowness in your teeth, and this one is a little harder to get off. I just feel like that's because it is so pigmented that it just takes some extra work. And when you're taking them off, that's really the only time that they will smudge onto your face. So be careful with that, or you might end up looking like a clown like this. Kind of look like I made out with a clown. Now we're going to go into the 2 metallic-y ones. So the first one is Flamboyant, which is kind of a corally pink. I think about like 5-year-olds, their play makeup when I look at this color, and it makes me happy. I know that sounds crazy, but it smells like strawberries. It smells like play makeup. It smells delicious, and so it's not too, this one isn't too metallic-y, but it's got a good color. It also almost comes off corally. So there it is on the top. It's super cute, a little metallic. Excuse me, my nose itches. Okay, It's just a little bit metallic. Now the formula on these are a little bit different. I feel like they're a little bit thicker, a little bit moussier. But you still get really good coverage with just one dip in the bottle, which means that this bottle is going to go a long ways. Now my only thing with these two, and this would be Candy Ass as well, they have that metallic in them, so they don't dry down completely matte, obviously. I mean, they have sparkle, but by that I mean that they don't dry down to where they're completely transfer proof, even as much as the others. These ones, even when they feel dry, you still get color transfer, even before doing anything. So, I mean, we still get, and it's more sparkle than color, so it's a little weird, but the color is amazing, and it's not so much that it's messy or that I wouldn't use it. Now, they don't, like the others, will transfer, and when I get home, they're still on my lips. Like I said before, these only have really a lip life of, I would say, like 4 or 5 hours before it's like, okay, it's time to reapply, because you don't have anything left in the center of your lips. So you just kind of have the ring of awesomeness, which isn't cute. I mean, let's be honest, it's not cute. So if you're gonna wear this one, take it with you, throw it in your purse. It's 2 seconds to reapply. Pretty. So yeah. Also slightly hard to get off, like the purple. But I think it's because of that metallic. Because you don't want glitter falling down your face. So I think it's kind of formulated to kind of stay put. Now the last one is Candy Ass, and this one totally makes me think of Jeffree. This is a perfect color for his collection. It just meets his personality, and it's fun. Again, it smells amazing. The formula, this one has a lot more sparkle to it. It almost reminds me of like the foil lips, but it's in a bottle, of course. So the formula is like thick and creamy, and it's much, you can't really tell here in this lighting, it almost looks not as bright as Flamboyant, but it's much brighter, but it's also deeper at the same time, if that makes sense. This one is more, I would say, on the red, or it has more purple undertones in it that make it a little bit deeper, but it's also like in your face, stand out. Now, the formula, you can see this, like you can see it kind of hanging off of the wand there, off of the doe foot. So it's thick. And it's even more so than the Flamboyant, but all in all, the color is amazing. Again, the payoff is great, but if you're gonna wear this all day, throw it in your purse, take it with you. As far as my honest opinion on these lipsticks, I love them. They're fun. They are, the formula is great. They feel good on. They're colors that not everyone wears, so it's not like you can go to the drugstore or go to your local Sephora or Ulta and buy Jeffree Star. So you're not going to get these colors. everywhere. So when you're walking down the street, everybody's not gonna have the same lip color as you, and they're gonna be like, hey girl, what are you wearing? I've had that happen wearing these lipsticks. I've had them for about 2 weeks now, so I've been wearing them and just trying to kind of get a real feel on them, so I can tell you how I really feel about them, because a lot of people will either love it or hate it based on the name and the logo. Amazing package, obviously. I love anything sparkling pink, it's great. But compared to the other lipsticks that I have reviewed and I have in my collection, I love them. I would definitely buy more. But as far as the color wear and transferability, I would say I think I like the transfer proof and longevity of my Milani actually better. They actually don't transfer as bad, but when they do transfer, the color's gone. So it's kind of a toss-up. I no hate for Jeffree Star at all, none. Absolutely love his products and will continue to buy them as often as they are available to me. I do plan on trying some more out. I did purchase a few of his eye palettes, and I'm actually wearing part of the androgyny palette right now on my eyes, so we can talk about that one next. But as for now, I definitely give these lipsticks probably a 9 out of 10. So thanks for watching. Bye!